If you are planning auspicious time for childbirth through cesarean, this is going to be super good video for you. The moon's nakshatra at the time of birth plays a very important role in determining the destiny of the child. Ascendant, that is rising sign in Rasi chart, that is Divan chart, changes in every 2 hours. There are 27 nakshatras and each nakshatra has 4 padas. Ascendant should be in sync with moon's nakshatra. Depending on pada of nakshatra, placement in Navamsa chart, that is D9 chart, changes accordingly. In this video, you will know to fix the auspicious time of childbirth yourselves on any day. Watch this video till the end. Welcome to my channel Solar Astro. For Aries ascendants, Ketu, Sun, Moon, Jupiter and Mars are benefic planets. Therefore, the time of birth of child should be when Moon's nakshatra is in Ashwini or Magha or Mula, pada number 2 or 4, or Kritika, Uttara Falguni, Uttara Ashada, pada number 1 or 4, or Rohini, Hasta, Sravana, pada number 2 or 4, Punarvasu, Vishaka, Purva Bhadrapada, pada number 2 or 4, or Mrigasira or Chitra, Dhanishta, pada number 2 or 3. These are the auspicious Janma Nakshatras in particular padas that will sync with Aries ascendants. For Taurus ascendants, Saturn, Mercury, Sun, Venus and Rahu are benefic planets. Therefore, the time of birth of child should be fixed when Moon's nakshatra is in Pushami, Anuradha, Uttara Bhadrapada, pada number 2 or 3, or Aslesha, Jeshta, Mula nakshatras, pada number 1 or 4, or Kritika, Uttara Falguni, Uttara Ashada nakshatras, pada number 1 or 4, or Bharani, Purva Falguni, Purva Ashada nakshatras, pada number 2 or 3, or Adra, Swati, Satabisha, pada number 1 or 4. These particular moon's nakshatras at the time of birth in that particular padas will sync and give beneficial results for Taurus ascendants. For Gemini ascendants, Mercury, Venus, Saturn and Rahu are benefic planets. Therefore, the time of birth of child should be fixed when Moon's nakshatra is in Aslesha, Jeshta, Mula, pada number 1 or 4, or Bharani, Purva Falguni, Purva Ashada nakshatras, pada number 2 or 3, or Pushami, Anuradha, Uttara Bhadrapada, pada number 2 or 3, or Ardra, Swati, Shatabisha nakshatras, pada number 1 or 4. These nakshatras in these particular padas sync and give beneficial results to Gemini ascendants. For Cancer ascendants, Mars, Moon, Jupiter and Ketu are benefic planets. Therefore, the time of birth of child should be fixed when Moon's nakshatra, that is Janma nakshatra, is in Mrigashira, Chitra, Dhanishta, pada number 2 or 3, or Rohini, Hasta, Sravana nakshatras, pada number 2 or 4, or Punarvasu, Vishaka, Purva Bhadrapada nakshatras, pada number 2 or 4, or Ashwini, Magha and Mula, pada numbers 2 or 4. These nakshatras in these particular padas will sync with Cancer ascendants and give highly auspicious results in their lives. For Leo ascendants, Mars, Jupiter, Sun and Ketu are benefic planets. Therefore, the time of birth of child should be fixed when Moon's nakshatra, that is Janma nakshatra, is in Mrigashira, Chitra, Dhanishta, pada number 2 or 3, or Rohini, Hasta, Sravana nakshatras, pada number 2 or 4, or Punarvasu, Vishaka, Purva Bhadrapada Nakshatras pada number 2 or 4, or Ashwini, Magha and Mula pada numbers 2 or 4. These nakshatras in these particular padas sync well with the Leo ascendants and give auspicious results in the lives of Leo ascendants. For Virgo ascendants, Mercury, Venus, Saturn and Rahu are benefic planets. The auspicious time for childbirth should be fixed when moon is in Aslesha, Jeshta, Mula nakshatras pada number 1 or 4, or Bharani, Purva Palguni, Purva Ashada nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Pushami, Anuradha, Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Ardra, Swati, Satabisha nakshatras pada number 1 or 4. These nakshatras in these particular padas will sync well with Virgo ascendants and their life will be super beneficial. For Libra ascendants, Saturn, Moon, Mercury, Venus and Rahu are benefic planets. Therefore, at the time of birth of child, Moon should be in Pushami, Anuradha, Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Rohini, Hasta, Sravana nakshatras pada number 2 or 4, or Aslesha, Jeshta, Mula nakshatras pada number 1 or 4, or Bharani, Purva Palguni, Purva Ashada nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Adra, Swati, Shadabisha nakshatras pada number 1 or 4. These nakshatras in these particular padas are auspicious for Libra ascendants. For Scorpio ascendants, Jupiter, Mars, Moon, Sun and Ketu are benefic planets. Therefore, at the time of birth of child, Moon should be in Punarvasu, Vishaka, Purva Bhadrapada nakshatras pada number 2 or 4, or Mrigasira, Chitra, Dhanishta nakshatras pada numbers 2 or 3, or Rohini, Hasta, Sravana nakshatras pada number 2 or 4, or Kritika, Uttara Falguni, Uttara Ashada pada number 1 or 4, or Ashwini, Magha, Mula nakshatras pada number 2 or 4. These particular moon's nakshatras in these particular padas will sync well with Scorpio ascendants and their life will be super beneficial and super auspicious. For Sagittarius ascendants, Jupiter, Mars, Sun and Ketu are benefic planets. Therefore, auspicious time for childbirth should be fixed when moon is in Punarvasu, Vishaka, Purva Bhadrapada nakshatras pada number 2 or 4, or Mrigasira, Chitra, Dhanishta nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Kritika, Uttara Falguni, Uttara Ashada pada number 1 or 4, or Ashwini, Magha, Mula nakshatras pada number 2 or 4. These particular moon's nakshatras at the time of birth in these particular padas will sync well with Sagittarius ascendants and they give auspicious results in their lives. For Capricorn ascendants, Venus, Saturn, Mercury and Rahu are benefic planets. The auspicious time for childbirth should be fixed when moon is in Bharani, Purva Palguni, Purva Ashada nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Pushami, Anuradha, Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Aslesha, Jeshta, Mula nakshatras pada number 1 or 4, or Adra, Swati, Shatabisha nakshatras pada number 1 or 4. These particular moon's Janma nakshatras in these particular padas sync well with Capricorn ascendants and they give highly beneficial results in their lives. For Aquarius ascendants, Venus, Saturn, Mercury and Rahu are benefic planets. The auspicious time for childbirth should be fixed when moon is in Bharani, Purva Palguni, Purva Ashada nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Pushami, Anuradha, Uttara Bhadrapada nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Aslesha, Jeshta, Mula nakshatras pada number 1 or 4, or Adra, Swati, Shatabija nakshatras pada number 1 or 4. These nakshatras in these particular padas will sync well with Aquarius ascendants. Therefore, Moon's Janma nakshatra should be fixed accordingly to get highly beneficial results in life. For Pisces ascendants, Jupiter, Mars, Moon, and Ketu are benefic planets. Therefore, the auspicious time for childbirth should be fixed when Moon is in Punarvasu, Vishaka, Purvabhadrapada nakshatras pada number 2 or 4, or Mrigasira, Chitra, Dhanishta nakshatras pada number 2 or 3, or Rohini, Hasta, Sravana nakshatras pada number 2 or 4, or Ashwini, Magha, Mula nakshatras pada number 2 or 4. These nakshatras in these particular padas will sync well with Pisces ascendants and give highly beneficial results in the lives of Pisces ascendants.
Subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to receive latest updates. For complete horoscope reading, you can contact me on my mail ID solarastro9@gmail.com.